Next question is, what are types of inheritance? Types of inheritance. So types of inheritance, we have single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance, hybrid. We have single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance and hybrid inheritance. Each of them will see what they are. First, let us take single inheritance. Single inheritance is just whatever I discussed. That is, there is a person class which has name and age. From this, student class is derived or inherited with some extra features. So, one base class, one child class. This is called single inheritance. Okay. Next, multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance means, next we will see multi-level inheritance. For multi-level example is person class. This has name, age. From this we can have employee, suppose employee. Employee means they will have salary. One example. For employee you can have programmer. So every person is, every employee is a person. Every employee is a person basically. Additionally, employee has a salary. A person need not be an employee, but employee is a person. So a person has a name and age. Employee additionally has salary. Now what is a programmer? A programmer is also an employee. So he has salary plus, let us suppose he has some specific skill. C++, Java, whatever. Oracle. So person with name and age. From that we have derived employee with some salary. From that we derived programmer with some specific skill. Like this it can go on any number of levels. Like this multiple levels. This is called multi-level inheritance. This is what we call from one base class to another like this. If you go down hierarchy like this is called multi-level inheritance. Next is hierarchical. Hierarchical means multiple classes being derived from single class. Same person class if you take, I can derive, for example, student. So basically a person has name, age. A student has additionally some grade, first grade, second grade, whatever. And I can also do engineer, branch, whatever, civil, electronics, electrical, whatever. So in addition to name and age, he has some engineering discipline extra, whereas student has some grade extra. Then suppose doctor. One more class derived from the same person class, doctor. The doctor also has a name and age. Additionally, he may be having some specialization He might be a physician or what do we call ENT or dermatologist, whatever, any number of this one. So you can have one of these specializations. Like this, we have a single person class from which we have derived different classes. Student class has some extra data, grade, in addition to person name and age. Similarly, engineer class has some name and age plus some engineering branch. Similarly, doctor has some specialization. This single class and multiple shared classes, this is called hierarchical. Multiple means a single class being derived from multiple classes. That is, suppose class A, class B, and I am deriving class C from A as well as B. Deriving class C from A and B means C has everything whatever A has and whatever B has dumped into this. This is called multiple inheritance. We can take one hypothetical example here, practical example. Suppose there is a mammal class, mammal. Mammal means any living thing or an animal that feeds its baby with milk. Then a bird class, bird means living thing with feathers, wings. So there is a mammal class and a bird class, separate classes are there. Now I am going to derive one class from both. A mammal class, bird class, I am going to derive bat. A bat is both a mammal and a bird. So I can derive from mammal and bird. This is one good example of multiple inheritance. But this kind of multiple inheritance, there is a problem, because our intention here is to have a class which has some qualities of this and some of this. But in fact what we have is not some of this but all of this. You get whole of this and you get whole of this. Not always that is desirable. We want some of this and some of this. May not be the whole of this always. And whatever we don't need may come as a side effect. Unnecessary data sometimes give rise to side effects. And one more is, there may be having some same name functions. Suppose it has same name data or same name functions, both of them will be duplicated here. So that gives, there is a way out of this also, but that gives unnecessary confusion. So this kind of multiple inheritance is not preferable. As far as possible, avoid and use it only in where it is a must. That is with a precaution, care. Otherwise it leads lot of side effects and lot of headache. So this is multiple inheritance. The next thing is hybrid inheritance. Hybrid means a mix of everything, multi-level and multiple particularly. That means I have class A and I derived B and C from this. And from B and C I derived again D. From A I derived B and C, then D. So here A to B, B to C, this is multi-level. Of course, this need not be from A, even directly derive also. So this is multi-level, this is multiple. It's a combination of multi-level and multiple. This is called hybrid inheritance. One small example we can give for this is a student class from this marks or academics. One class is derived. So academics means student will have name, age, whatever details. And academics means marks, subject 1, subject 2, etc. marks. And there is one more class called sports performance, whatever marks. This is academics, marks, that is sports. So this will have his discipline, what sport it is, and his performance. What sport he has participated and what is the performance. Now suppose I want to generate a report card, marks scorecard, then I derive a class from these both. Report. A report class derived from academics class and sports class, I derived report class. Now I can access academics subjects as well as sports scores, and I can generate report, score report. This is one example of hybrid inheritance.